right, so I'm going to attempt to explain kind of what was going on. I hyped it up a lot, but I don't really think I have that great of an explanation. So set your expectations low, guys.
Good. Just like as we all did when we heard about this game coming out.
Mine were so high for it to be the dumbest shit ever, and it met every single one of them.
Yeah, except for the confusing ending, which I think I probably would have enjoyed the ending more if I understood it better, which maybe you can kind of address.
I will attempt to. Okay, so I had to do a little bit of research on this. I did, because...
That's how bad this game was, is that Genghis did research.
I know, I never do that.
Yeah.
I usually just sleep.
That's my gig.
Yeah, what is this? I've actually got notes.
Yeah,
bullshit.
I mean, it's on the back of a best garlic roasted Brussels sprouts recipe.
Well, I had to make do with what I had.
Make sure you preheat your oven to 450 degrees.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get like a soft roast. They need to be crispy.
So the thing with Vigo is that you transfer the Brussels sprouts to a baking pan, and then Monica stabs him.
Okay, so the biggest thing that points to kind of what was going on is actually Vigo's diary.
Yeah.
Which I think it was intentionally confusingly written.
Oh, yeah.
I think in an attempt to kind of be sort of like, ooh, what happened? But it was just more irritating.
Yeah, like it kind of uses like flowery language. Like,
well, they were translating from Russian.
I guess.
So it was like reading a bad Google translation.
Yeah.
Which, props to them, kind of neat, but if you're using it to explain your plot, bad call.
Yeah.
So the biggest assumption that we made through the game is that Scissor Walker was male. He is not male.
Okay.
He's been confirmed by the game developer to be female. So Scissor Walker is thought to be Vigo's daughter. Yolanda.
Okay.
And Jerome is supposed to be Otto.
Otto was the illegitimate?
Here's the fun thing about the children that Yolanda birthed. Those are her father's children.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe that Otto was a product of incest. And that is actually the child that was birthed.
Okay.
But Yolanda herself became the Scissor Walker due to Vigo something.
Having sex with her?
I don't know. I believe that Vigo did something to turn her into a monster, hence why Rooney says... Like, apparently Rooney figured it out, but didn't want to share it with anyone.
She probably was fucking basing it off nothing.
Yeah.
I plucked out my eye, I could just say whatever the fuck I want, people will believe me.
It's great, you know.
I guess there's the assumption, because, like, there were, like, the kind of culty shit going on the island, so maybe there was some sort of cultish ceremony that transformed her?
That's the only thing I can really think of. So, according to the game's director, Scissor Walker was born of a mother and child dying in a fire, or at the very least, the mother. It's very confusing. So, I think what happened is that there was a fire, she died and was resurrected as a monster, and Jerome, that's why Jerome has all those scars on his back.
Okay.
That is as much as I could figure out. A lot of this is from message boards and people trying to sort things out. Look, there's a fun way to do this where people talk about symbolism and all this kind of stuff. This is not the way to do it.
Well, there's like... I think what it is because there's like this shit that just kind of happened in the last 30 minutes. Like, because if you wanted people to know that Scissor Walker was a woman, you could have tried to find ways to allude to that earlier.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things that's kind of indicated is that you do hear that crying as Scissor Walker walks, which...
We do?
Yeah, that it's like a It's really irritating.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, geez. That, good game design, guys. Yeah, and I guess that's supposed to indicate a child? I don't know. Feel free to discuss this. Like, this is only what I could find. This is ridiculous. As for the, eye of the Cassites,
yeah.
The only way that I could figure out that you were supposed to do that is that reference to Babylon in Vigo's notes. And the Cassites took over Babylon. It's really vague. Like, that's really freaking vague, game.
Well, and cause so Vigo had two eyes, and wait, but... I mean, because I assumed it was the eyes that controlled the Scissor Walker, but I guess was Vigo just influencing her as her dad?
I don't know. I feel like Vigo still wore false eyes, but maybe he had a lot of them.
Well, yeah, because, like, I mean, the only thing that's mentioned to be special about the eye was that there was apparently this inscription on the back that we never saw.
Right.
That, I guess, I mean, maybe he just had a bunch of them with that symbol on it, but then, again, it's at the end, it's like, well, why didn't he just, like, be like, don't kill me? Woo.
Yeah, like, so many questions. Another great question, what the fuck was up with Eric?
Well, yeah!
Like, why did he have an itchy wound
Yeah!
that never came to anything? Was it legitimately just that, like, at the ocean he got itchy? Was that the explanation? Because that's stupid.
Well, and it's not just that, but he's fucking, like, his first scene is that he's acting like a fucking creeper, and he's cutting shit up, and he's acting all suspicious, and then it's like, oh no, actually, I have nothing to do with it. And I hate that.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Like, it's not a clever bit of foreshadowing.
No.
It completely, it's just like a stupid, like a lame way to just try and like, oh, do you see that guy over there stabbing a puppy? Oh, he's not the murderer, it's a fake puppy.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not like a good plot. That's not good
it's just irritating. It's a good way to piss off your audience.
Yeah.
And I mean, the other thing is for it to be like, oh, it wasn't Eric. Jerome had to go fucking change out of the outfit we saw him wearing and put on the coat and just grab Rooney like, haha, look, it was me all along. That's lazy.
Well, then, like, so let's, like, think about that. Because, like, so we found Jerome in the casket thing.
Mm-hmm. Why was he there?
Why was he there? Was this part of a plan?
I guess maybe it was part of the ritual that they mentioned, but was never really elaborated on.
Yeah, and then so Leonard took unconscious Jerome on the boat, and while he's distracted, apparently Jerome killed other dude and threw Itchy overboard, because Itchy mentioned I don't know, he said something about, he's like, oh, well, I think Leonard went overboard. So it seems like he doesn't understand what happened, and yet we clearly saw someone in
the boat.
Which I guess turned out to be Jerome, not Itchy, with the mask on and one of the outfits. So I guess he, stripped a dude, threw him overboard, and, threw the other guy overboard, and then crept up on Leonard in this fucking rubber dinghy, which was probably, squeaking every time you fucking took a breath.
Yeah, so dumb. So goddamn dumb.
And then, yeah, okay.
Alright, well, that's all I have. If anybody else has a better explanation, I would super love to hear it, because I am so in the dark.
I'm gonna fucking TV tropes this up when I get home.
Yeah, crap.
Explain this to me, game.
God. Alright, well, thanks, guys. More bonus footage coming up.